I explained to you that we were going to explore the molecular base. My students and I have the appropriated the molecule. We have the molecule. The molecule is under our care. It's under our protection. Adam is have been held up at the entrance and not allowed to come in. Go to your Google, and I hope you have a second device. And you see, this is why we have to have features, uh, advanced multiple features that our device can perform different tasks. I should not have had to get off of my communication with you. Go to Google, bring up the information on the origin of the molecule, shut my whole communication down. I should have been doing that right on this device. I should have been able to reduce my communication with you somewhere on a 45-degree angle. Bring it all the way up to that 45 degree. Bring up Google over here. Punch in Google. Bring up the history. Transmit that information direct to you at the 45 degree. I shouldn't have to disappear to do these things. I've been stumbling around here for thousands of years. I'm tired, and I know you are tired. We're not going through these cycles anymore. My student and I are not going through crazy, insane cycles anymore. We're going to investigate the molecular base. We're referring to it as molecular base science. There's no other science. Science itself has got itself hooked up in so many compromising positions that till the scientific method as they present is not even trusted. Man, look, sometimes I get so frustrated with the existing so-called intelligentsia, which is nothing more but a bunch of people who have agreed to tell lies. And they are so far out there in the wilderness of those lies, they can't come back to you and confess that they have lied, period. They know nothing. But the presence of God, the creator of all worlds, seen and unseen, will require everybody to strip down to their very essence, to their very soul, and confess upon the altar their identity. That will happen. That I don't care who don't like it. I don't care who would bury their head in the ground like an ostrich. It does not matter. You are warned in Revelation what is going to happen to you. And it is happening now. All of the fighting and struggling with me to try to keep me off of the airwaves, the moment they did that, Isabu went nuclear. And I told you that God is in control of what your construct called time. God is in control of all of the mediums, of the vehicles of transmission of energy, as well as the transmission of perfect knowledge. God is the will of God control these things. And you who are in rebellion against God, go ahead. I wish you all the luck in the world. Come against God. Because God is going to turn all the lights on. Everybody can see exactly how everything happened and how we got into this wreckage condition that we're in. And of course, everybody wants to pretend that they're innocent and they had nothing to do with this condition while perpetuating their fraud, their hoaxes, and their lies. My student and I travel on the purest energy. It is pure energy, pure consciousness. That is how we travel. We travel. We are from the light. We are travelers of light, and we dispense that light right at the molecular regular basis. And we control our emerging communication technology, which we will, and no one will control it but us. But us. Listen, I think I finally found that note, but let me just examine. Okay, here we go. I'm going to show you what nearly gave me, what can I say? It confused me to such a level till it became humorous. But I just want to, I just want to show this to you. Come with me. This is, and I Googled this. I didn't think I could find it, but I did. And as I said, if you're going to ride with me, you have to ride with me as I am. I do all the things that a normal human being do. So don't worship me. I'm not the one to worship. The one to worship and to understand is God, Netoru. Netoru is the divine mother of all creation, and all women by nature have the essence of Neteru in their soul, in their DNA. So I say that women are by nature divine and mothers are by nature holy. That is the law. That is Ixwar, and nothing can stand against that. Students, pay attention. I will continue to talk, but you will see it always has an impact when you can make things visual. Now, remember, this came right up out of Google as it is written. I did not add anything. I got lost along the way, confused, but this is how they gave it to me. I'm going to turn the camera around. I love you. I love to hang out with you, and you know that. But you and I are not taking any more wooden nickels, and we certainly are not going to take any more bull crap. Here we go. Just read along with me. In chemistry, the history of molecule theory. Oh, so now molecule is a theory. It's not real. It's a theory. Theory traces the origin of the concept. So it's a concept or idea. Listen to this right off of Google. Good gracious, I know the comedians is going to have their day with this. So this molecule is saying is an idea. Well, watch. Of the existence of strong chemical bonds between two or more, and they put atom right here. Atom. But I won't let atom come in. He have no business here. Why would atom come into a concept and idea? We're trying to get to the base of the concept and the idea of the molecule. We don't need atom in here right now, do we? But then, right after that, between two or more atoms is right here. I refuse to put atom here. But watch how they drop down. Prior to this, Heraclitus had. So that means it's like in a graveyard somewhere, it's dead. Had. Not is, had. Heraclitus had claim. Boy, this guy, did I tell you, Heraclitus distanced himself from this claim? He claimed that fire or change was fundamental to our existence, created through the combination of opposite, what in the world is this? Opposite properties. Hold up, let's go back. I gotta go back. Let's read this again. Prior to this idea being put out up here, and this concept being put up out here, and the fact that Heraclitus claimed he didn't want, you couldn't hang Heraclitus with that. It was only a claim. It was something floating around at that time. Prior to this, prior to what? Prior to what? Prior to the discussion of the theory and the idea? Or prior to somebody going insane and getting lost? This is what we see here. We see here is intelligence being lost. This is what it looked like. Then they end by saying, prior to this, Heraclitus had that fire or change. They don't know which one it is, fire or change. Isn't that a shame? Was fundamental to our existence. What's fundamental to our existence? Fire and change. Created through, listen how we was created, Charles. This is how we created. Listen. Created through the combination of opposite properties. I tell you, how much more con and bull crap can we be fed than that? You see why I didn't let Adam through that door? I don't have a problem with Adam. I have a problem with the way they presented the molecule. That's okay. As I said, my students and I are stumped down on the molecular. We are the only molecular awakened body. We have investigative authority, we have investigative power in the creator of all worlds, seen and unseen, is stripping down everyone to their core. And you must at some point truly confess who you are or who you're trying to be. And what is the repercussion and consequences of your words? We listen, we have set all that foolishness on the side. And science itself will be re-identified. The molecular structure will be restructured, reformed in the proper manner. But until that time, my students and I are molecular based, the foundation of truth. Why? Because we come through asking pertinent questions. That's why. And anytime an investigator asks a question, he already has the answer.